Recognized as a thought leader in several industries and the recipient of numerous awards for leadership, she's named as one of the most successful CIOs by Computer World magazine and featured in the Wall Street Journal and Forbes. Introducing Becky Blalock. A trailblazer to the C-suite, Becky is a proven business leader and is listed among the who's who of science and engineering.
2 years ago, I left a very successful career in corporate America, and I decided I wanted to reinvent myself as a writer. I had learned a lot of lessons in 33 years of climbing up the corporate ladder, and I was very anxious to share my lessons learned with that next generation of female leaders. So I leapt out and was on this journey to write this book. And what I learned, it's easier to say you're going to do something sometimes than to do it. I felt just like this fish, very much like a fish out of water. Because you see, we all live in these comfort zones where we feel safe and we feel valued and we feel accepted. And any time you step outside of that, you run the risk of failure. But you know, failure is really not failure, it's just feedback. And it teaches us what doesn't work so that we can be successful on the next try. And so it's very important every day that you think about what are you doing to push outside of those comfort zones, because we so overestimate the consequences of failure. And if you don't push outside that comfort zone every day, it begins to shrink. And pushing outside that comfort zone is really all about believing in yourself and being more confident. And the good news is confidence is a learned skill. Just like leadership and just like public speaking, anybody can learn to be more confident. You've just got to be willing every day to push outside of that comfort zone and try new things and take those risks. Because as human beings, we have about 65,000 thoughts in a given day, on average. We talk to ourselves far more than we talk to anybody else. And what is important to realize is that it's perfectly natural for most of those thoughts to be negative. And that comes about because early humans, the way they survived was to have these warning signals. And that's what survived in the gene pool and was passed along to us, are these negative thoughts. Most of those conversations consist of one warning after the other. And what you have to learn to do is accept them for what they are. They are just thoughts. And don't let them hold you back. Because we grow the most personally when we feel at risk. And none of us can go back in time and create a new beginning, but anybody can start today. You can reinvent who you are, and you can create a new ending. So I dare you, get out of that comfort zone, take some risk, and be all you can be.
As former Vice President and Chief Information Officer for Southern Company, Becky Blalock spent nearly a decade directing IT strategy and operations for the 6th largest utility company in the world. In her best-selling book, Dare, she shares her insights to reaching your full potential by finding the savvy and courage to take risks and succeed in positions of leadership. Motivate, inspire, and empower your leadership team. Schedule an event with Becky Blalock today.